everybody, welcome back to Movie Cranks. I'm Mike, this is Larry, and tonight we finally got to see the long-awaited Netflix action movie, Extraction. What did you think of Extraction tonight?
What I think.
Give me your first thoughts.
This was Hardcore Henry, John Wick, directed by Michael Bay.
I don't know if I'd go Michael Bay.
There's some Michael Bay in there with some of the shots. There's some sun shots in there, and the rays are going crazy.
I don't know.
But it's a fun movie. That's why I thought it's not anything that's going to win you any awards. It's entertainment.
It was good entertainment, at least, because we were just saying how we haven't had a good action movie.
Yeah.
Like a true big budget one come out for a little while. So we have Chris Hemsworth, former soldier turned mercenary, has a really tough background. He lost his kid, and he's tasked with saving a kid that belongs to like this cartel leader. So you got this whole dynamic where you have like these two warring parties and this kid caught in the middle. And then a rival cartel leader kidnapped the kid. Sam Hargrave did Atomic Blonde. And he did a bunch of other, like King of Fighters and all these other action movies. And you can feel it. He nails the action sequences in this. With Hemsworth, with everybody. I mean, even the kid they're trying to rescue gets in on the action of like once or twice. It's a standard comic book setup. And that's what this is based on, apparently. I don't know.
I didn't know that one.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know at first that this was based on a comic book. To me, this movie didn't feel like a comic book.
No, it was very real.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of violence, and it's incredible. The filming is very fluid. When he jumps, the camera goes with him. Yeah, and it's a little weird.
There was a few times there because this is different. Because I was talking about John Wick, but it's its own thing. There definitely is some difference here.
Oh yeah,
I know there was one time where he gets hit. He's just like wham, and the whole camera just follows his face down.
Right.
And it was just something different that you don't see in movies. And I thought it was really good, and that's where the Hardcore Henry came in.
Yeah.
There is a little shaky cam here and there that when they're fighting, because that's just the way it's filmed.
You know what was nice, though? The scenes towards the end of the movie started getting away from the shaky cam. It was more like set, and it had him fighting others and things like that. The action was more stable. It was the hand-to-hand stuff that sometimes got a little crazy. They'd be twists and flips, and the camera would flip upside down.
I like the part where he takes the kid and he just
throws him.
Kid, you trust me?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can see this happening. He's going to just throw the kid.
Yeah, and what's crazy is I thought we'd only see a few action scenes. When I went into this, I was expecting 15% action.
Yeah.
And the rest was going to be like some kind of, we got to sneak around and be in hiding.
We've just been so confused with these trailers recently. You see a trailer and all this action, and you think, yes, you can check out our trailer reaction for this one too. If you haven't seen the movie yet, check that out, and then check the movie out.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of action. We really enjoyed the trailer, and we thought maybe that wasn't going to completely carry over to the movie, that maybe it was going to slow down, some action. But this is action all the way through. It was pretty enjoyable action for me. I mean, there's practical effects. Except for there is one spot where something happens and it blows up, and you can go, I was like, that's fake. That's definitely
They had a few CGI explosions, and the blood seemed somewhat realistic. They've gotten to where I can't tell if it's fake when they have like blood splatter, like if it's CGI sometimes, or it's hard to tell.
They definitely did a good job with what CG they did do.
Yeah.
And practical effects mixed in. Chris Hemsworth here, because he was in 12 Strong. Another military movie kind of like this that I liked.
Yeah, and he carried that over.
I will say I did like 12 Strong a little bit better than this, but he does carry this over. He's meant for roles like this. He action roles.
Yeah, he plays a strong army type very well. But I don't know, he doesn't have the charisma sometimes when he's talking to other people and interacting with other people that the John Wick and a bunch of other actors would have.
But I think he's sufficeable in this role for definitely a Netflix movie.
Serviceable, yeah. But the scenes where he's talking to his friends or working with people just didn't quite have
That was like the writing there.
Yeah.
The writing here is just a little off.
That's what I'm saying.
There's times where you don't get to know. I would have loved the background characters, the girl, the team. A little Mission Impossible there, maybe. Yeah. There is one thing I will say with that whole aspect. I would have liked to known what the other guy did to the other guy that made them so mad at each other, where one wants to take his kid and basically kill him.
Well, he said it wasn't about the money. It was about the humiliation. Because when you're a cartel leader, if someone gets a scent like that you're weak, it's going to be all over. Yeah. They'll start taking your ground. They'll start killing your family members. You got to maintain like a look of power.
So I don't know if this was actually shot there or if it's mostly sets with the India. They're supposed to be in India.
With Mumbai and all that. Yeah.
Mumbai. I'm not sure if this was sets. It was shot different places. Okay, so yeah, he just looked it up. We're going to take a little cut there. But it actually was shot in Mumbai and Bangladesh and India. Tell. Because it did feel very authentic.
Yeah, the dust and the way everything looked on the ground, where you had the shops. You've seen them in movies before, but it's neat to see it in an American action movie because we don't focus on India in those locations very often.
It seems like everything we make nowadays, it's all Baghdad.
It's Middle East, Russia, or here. Yeah, Afghanistan. It's nice to see something new because it was interesting. I loved the sets and the people in the backgrounds and the cities. And I guess one thing that was a little weird is this drug lord apparently owned the country's military. Yeah. Little spoiler, but it's kind of known. He basically
buys
has
off the police, the
military. The body count.
The body count. You know what? I didn't really think about the body count.
Let's discuss body count for a second here.
They said going in that there was about 20 of them, right?
Oh.
This was definitely more than 20.
Oh, dude. There was probably
he's taking
in the
out
hundreds.
The police. He's taking out the cartel.
Yeah.
He's taking out people trying to fight the cartel. Everybody. Everybody's a problem. There was that one moment where I almost felt a little Terminator. You're like, he's just taking out all the police.
Yeah.
He's just like shooting out of a window.
He would walk around a turn corner. There'd be like three guys like, oh no. And he'd just go pop, pop, pop and kill all three of them instantly. Yeah. And after a while, it was getting kind of humorous because it was so many.
It was so much better than some of the stuff we've been seeing recently.
Yeah.
I mean, think about, we started watching Sergio the other night on Netflix. And I know some people like that, but we watched about 15 minutes and said,
I had to wait on that one.
I can't do that one right now.
We got things to do.
David Harbour.
Yeah, his friend, who makes a great appearance. I thought he was funny.
Who wears sunglasses in his home
yeah.
when it's nighttime. Why would somebody do that?
He had that persona. He wouldn't be like the spy that's like retired in Morocco or something. You know, it was like this whole retirement thing. He has that same Stranger Things vibe where he's like this tough. Yeah. He knows how to fight. No spoilers. There's all kinds of goodness with that too. The fighting with him was incredible. We haven't even spoke about the kid. The kid had this really neat background where he understood the violence because his dad was a cartel leader. And he hated the fact that everyone thought of him as just an object. And it was neat. He had this whole background and he was a very well thought out. He wasn't just a hostage.
Yeah, but that's at the same time kind of one of the problems I had with the movie is I did feel like maybe Hemsworth at one point was thinking because he had the kid, he lost the kid, I'm going to save this kid, I'm going to get him out of this lifestyle.
They kept pushing that.
But it never comes to that.
Well, you kind of think to yourself, well, he's going to bring him home or something, like take him out of this world.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
And that's what we were kind of moving towards at first, I thought. But you're right, it doesn't quite turn out that way.
No, I think that would have been, in a way, for the kid, a happier ending than going back.
But I think everyone will still be happy the way this went out.
Yeah.
I mean, I was. I thought it was a satisfying ending for sure.
Yeah. You know, there's lots of twists and turns that's going to happen during this film. But
I kind of saw it coming.
I kind of see everything coming as it comes. Even at the end. There's a point at the end, and I tell Mike, I'm like, this is going to happen.
I didn't want to believe.
You know this is going to happen. He's like, no, I think that was pretty final. I think, no.
I was hoping so.
No, this is going to happen. And
I was really hoping.
Right? I was right.
I was hoping they would go the route of no sequel baiting.
Yeah.
But there is some. I won't say how, but there's just. I kind of wish it was just its own story. But I tell you, it kept me moving. I did not get bored. I did not say to myself, "Oh God, this is another Netflix movie that's going to put me to sleep," because man, it's got some action.
Yeah. So what would you score it though?
That is a tricky one. Farahani, I liked her a lot. I hope something in the future is Hemsworth and her together. But the action was so incredible. I'm talking John Wick, yeah. It was on that level for a lot of scenes. I would have to give this a B-.
For me, I'm going to say started a little slow, a little hard. I think they could have spent about 15 more minutes developing the team, getting to know their personalities.
That would have helped.
So when something does happen, maybe you feel for that character.
Yeah.
But they just kind of never really went that route. Maybe they just weren't good actors.
And you're right.
And if that's it, that's fine. Because you know what? Just a Chris Hemsworth movie is just fine.
But you said it. Chop out some of that. Me and you both felt that because I even said it. Chop out some of that slow stuff and replace it with character development, showing who the team is and somebody else other than
honestly,
him.
It sounds weird. They could have probably cut David Harbour's character completely and developed the behind the scenes a little better, the team better. I
completely agree with you.
Other than that, I didn't really have too many problems with it. I thought it was fun, thought it was enjoyable. Definitely a good Netflix movie.
Oh, yeah.
It actually felt like a movie, unlike some of the other stuff we've been watching recently.
Yeah.
Underwater. I felt like this is something that definitely could have came out to theater and made a little bit of money. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a B-. Anyways, guys, I think that's about all we got. Do us a big favor, though. If you like this video, if you like what you see on the channel, other videos, we just got monetized, so help us out even more. Hit the subscribe button. It's right down there. And I'm sure he'll like it. Check out our Facebook page. He posts on there every day, movie news.
Talk to everybody every day.
Things coming, plus these videos, but... other than that, you got anything else?
Nope. Make sure to check out our newest release of The Expanse Season 4. That is also out, so check that. And then we've got another movie review coming out probably this weekend.
Yeah, do me a big favor. I spent like 6 hours editing Ozark. So if you can just watch it, watch 1 minute of it.
No.
That's okay, because it's got like 6 views on it. Anyways, guys, I think that's all we got. So until next time, we'll see you later.
Peace.